Today I want to talk to you about when to kill your lawn and start over. On this channel I preach a lot about fixing a lawn and taking care of it as good as possible, better than anyone else that you know. But sometimes there are reasons to kill the lawn completely, go the nuclear option and start over fresh. Some of the more common reasons to do this are topography problems, when you have drainage issues or just rolls and humps in your lawn that you just don't like. Other common reasons have to do with weed infestation. If you just have way too many weeds, you don't even really see the grass, it's really tempting to just kill it all and start over. Some of the less common issues, some of the ones that are near and dear to me, have to do with soil fertility. I'm a big fan of having fertile soil, and when you have an existing lawn installed, it can be hard to amend that soil, especially in a quick and efficient manner. Some of the more geeky reasons to completely kill your lawn and start over have to do with the cultivars of the grass itself. Some lawns were installed decades ago, and the grass hasn't really been changed since. Unless you've done some overseeding over the years, the existing grass in your lawn could be from cultivars that are pretty much obsolete and not even sold these days. Modern cultivars can be more drought resistant, disease resistant, able to stand up to wear and tear better, and quite honestly, they can simply look better during the spring, summer, fall, and winter. The thing is though, killing your lawn and starting over completely is not always the best idea. Even for those people that have a bad looking lawn full of weeds, it can be really easy to go ahead and apply a pre-emergent, fertilize the grass, and then spot kill weeds later in the season. It can be eye-opening to many people out there how quickly and easily a lawn can be completely transformed in less than 12 months by simply spreading a handful of products on the lawn at certain times during the year. To completely kill everything off and start over, it generally takes significantly more time and money and a lot more muscle to get the job done to completely start over from a clean slate. There are multiple ways to kill a lawn, and the quickest and most easiest way to kill a lawn is to use a non-selective herbicide. The thing is, many people are uncomfortable using non-selective herbicides in their yard. The alternative methods typically take a lot longer to kill off vegetation in a lawn, and they don't always kill everything all the way. For a lot of these reasons, sometimes only partial renovations make more sense. If you have a significant low spot in your lawn where there's frequently standing water and you just can't get anything to grow there, maybe the soil is just kind of dead soil for whatever reason, that spot might be a good place to do a spot renovation while you attempt to repair the rest of the yard using standard lawn applications. In my opinion, the best reason to completely kill your lawn and start over fresh always has to do with fundamental issues. If you need to change the soil pH in your lawn, if you need to increase the lawn's fertility, if you need to change the topography of your lawn, if you need to fix drainage issues, if you've got competing grass types that don't mix together, you've got green grass here and not green grass there. Maybe this grass grows taller than that grass. These are issues that can't easily be fixed without starting over. Now, starting over does make sense to you, then it's important to get the timing right. Depending on your method of lawn kill or lawn removal, this is going to push you into certain seasons of the year. The spring season, for instance, is not really the best time for the solarization method of lawn kill, simply because it's not really hot enough outside yet. The same thing goes for non-selective herbicides. Lawns need to be growing and active for non-selective herbicides to work well and reliably. Right now, as I'm filming this, it's still the end of winter. It's actually a little bit too early to put down any non-selective herbicide on this and expect it to work the way that we want it to work. Some of the other methods to get rid of the lawn is literally just to bring out an excavator and dig everything up. That is a huge job, and it's one that almost no homeowner wants to take on him or herself. A much cheaper version of that is simply grabbing a shovel and digging the whole thing up yourself, maybe tilling it. But the thing is, when you do it by hand, you're usually not going to remove enough material to fully kill everything off. There's always going to be some stragglers, little roots and rhizomes that just start sprouting again, even if you don't want them to come back and even if you don't expect them to come back. By far and away, the easiest way to completely kill off your lawn and start over is to go the nuclear option. For the vast majority of people using this option, you're going to be using a glyphosate-based product. The brand name rarely makes a difference. It might make a difference in the potency of the glyphosate, but so long as you're using a glyphosate active ingredient in the product that you spray on the lawn and you're spraying it to vegetation that is not dormant, then those plants are going to uptake the herbicide, bring that active ingredient into the system, and it will die off very quickly. Plants sprayed with glyphosate tend to start dying within a few days. They may not appear to be fully dead for a couple weeks, but within a few days, that's really all it takes to set in motion the death of a lawn. Now, for a lawn setting like this, you're usually going to want to apply 2 rounds of glyphosate or any other non-selective herbicide to your area to ensure a full kill. Once all vegetation has been fully killed off, at that point you can strip all of the organic matter off of the lawn. You can do your leveling, you can do your amendments into the soil itself, you can fix any things that need to be fixed in the yard, and then you can make your decision on how to install your next yard. The most common ways of installing that next yard are to put sod down or to seed. Certain areas of the country can put plugs or sprigs. These are other methods and they are not nearly as common. This lawn is owned by one of my good friends. They have decided that they want to do the nuclear option and completely start over fresh, simply because they're going to be changing the shape of their rock beds, removing some things, doing some other landscaping projects in the lawn, and they want to get rid of multiple grass types that give the lawn a less than optimal appearance. Depending on the time of year that you're looking at this lawn, you're going to see patches of different kinds of grasses that do not mix together very well. In the middle of winter, all of the leaves are off the trees, so everything appears to be quite sunny right now, but during the growing season, there are very large trees with very large leaves, making this lawn a heavy shade environment. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be planting grass seed here, varieties that are going to thrive in cold climates, in heavy shade. And because we're going to be starting fresh, we'll be able to oversee the entire yard space and have an even lawn from no matter which direction you look at it. In early February, it's not the right time to be doing any of this, but this is the time to start planning because there's equipment that you might want to rent and there are products that you need to buy in advance so that you have them on hand to do the job in the springtime. If you're not going to get the job done in the springtime, it's usually best to wait towards the end of summer to be able to do this job going into the fall. But no matter what, in the month of February or let's say the end of winter, this is the time to plan. This lawn will be fully renovated by me in the spring of 2022. I'm going to be doing it a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm going to be using some techniques that are a little bit less obvious. And the reason for that is because I want to get the job done as early in the spring as possible. Videos will come out on that process in the near future. Subscribers of this channel are definitely going to see them when they come out. But in the meantime, I have other videos on this channel where I have killed off patches of grass and reseeded. I'm going to link to a video right up here that's all about killing off what is existing in your lawn and reseeding. Make sure to watch that video. It's a good primer for my ultimate kill your entire lawn, how to do it, how I'm doing it to get the job done and have the best lawn that you've ever had in your life.